introduced me to this P1. After MSc, Nigeria now, no job, The only job you can easily get is probably lecturing job or teaching job and all that. So I was doing a part-time lecturing job then, but I was seriously looking for something to do. And there's people, some persons has invited me for other network marketing businesses like then Forever, Tianchi and all that. But seriously, I didn't have any interest. I went for that seminar, but it didn't sink. So until somebody came to meet my husband in his office, and I was telling him about P1. So he said he got interested because then partners can subscribe in the Safari Park. You buy a Safari Park, you pay for a longer period as a partner. So that was what got his interest. He said, okay, I'm going to tell it to my wife, maybe she can do it. Because the guy was always telling him, come for seminar. He said, no, I just want to buy, but I'll talk to my wife, maybe she can attend your seminar. So he told me, I didn't go. He gave the guy my number, the guy kept calling me. He kept calling me. I was a nursing mother then. I had the baby, I was nursing. So nothing should stop you. My baby didn't stop me. My baby was not up to 6 months then. So I was always going to the training venue with the baby. I was there. But before then, our superstar Ambassador Bailey, who know her? Okay, you know her? Okay. Ebele is my co-wife. We attend the same family meeting. So, but I didn't get to know about P1 through her. It was that guy that was on my neck. Dude. And then, even when I was told about her car, because I was not around, I was not in the meeting the day she came with her car, her brand new car, the first one. Even when I was told about the car, I said it's a lie. Sincerely. Somebody called me, I said when they came to the meeting today, and she came with a brand new car. She said a company gave her. I said it's not true. Which company can give you a brand new car? Say rubber. I said it is not true. Tell me something else. So I just died the matter there. But the day I went for seminar, I was sitting at the front and I saw her on the slide. I said, wow. So this is true. I had to stop the person presenter and say, please, is this Ebele Igona? She said yes. I said, okay, this is where Ebele has been making her money. So that was also a motivating factor for me, because I now see somebody that I know. So that's why this P1 business is so sweet, because the people who are making it, they're around you. They are not white people. They are not like other networking business that they'll tell you they are here and all that. They are amongst you. So you hear their testimony, you see their lives being transformed. Sincerely, when I started training in Alaba Center, as a partner, as a PBO, nobody would even want to, recommend me. Nobody will say, oh, come and train. Nobody will say, oh, come and do this and all that. But because of the persistence and the consistency I had in me, God helped me to be where I am today. So I'm going to call the story very short so we can quickly do our training for today. But my testimony is very, very, I like sharing it because I know it motivates so many people. It's a motivating testimony. Because people who sees me today, they used to tell me that. In fact, they would tell me, I'm thanking God because of you. That just look at how your life has been transformed. See, I am that person. You see, if you're looking for a person who doesn't have connection, someone wants to enter this business and say, I don't know anybody. I didn't know anybody. And I didn't put it in my mind because I know I've spoken to some persons and they'll tell me, who would I talk to? Who will buy? Who will join me? I don't know anybody. I didn't know anybody when I started. But that was not in my mind. I didn't put it in my head I don't know anybody. No. I flew with the vision. I mastered the business. I went for training severally. I didn't miss the trainings except something was maybe I am busy or something. Even before we reopened that Alaba Center, because it was shut down. When it was shut down for some years, there was no place to train. Do you know that I come all the way from Alaba to the island for training? Yes, I do come all the way from Alaba to train in the island, just because I wanted to acquire knowledge. So At times, I have some team members here in the island, and I used to tell them, go for training. And they would not. I used to wonder, I said, you have this thing here with you, and you're not appreciating it. So those of you who are on the island, you don't know what you have. If you're on the island and you've not been coming for training, you've not been coming for meetings, you don't know what you are missing. You are missing a lot. So, please, buckle up. If you think this business is not paying or it has not paid you, it is paying. It has paid me. And it's still paying. It's still paying. P1 business is real. It's real. When by the time we start, you see our vision, making home ownership dream a reality and all that. I have gotten free land in P1, free. I didn't pay 10 kobo for that land. It was not on promo. It was not like sell 5 plots or sell 2 plots, you get 1 plot free. No, I got it free without doing anything. It was not sales. It was not on sales. It was during our P1 group exhibition. Okay. You were there last year. It was during that exhibition. I'd never won raffle draw before in my life. That was the very first one. I participated in several raffle draws, but I've never won. So I don't really believe in that. I just say to myself, I don't have luck for these things. So when we picked tickets that fateful day, the chairman asked us to drop the ticket, and you know the other copy you keep in your bag. I kept the other copy in my bag without even looking at the number. I didn't look at the number because I said to myself that it's not me know now. It's not possible. So all of a sudden, I happened to be the first person that was called. If not for that, my name was written on the ticket, I wouldn't have known I was the one. Because the chairman that day, he mentioned the number, he called the number out. Nobody answered. I was videoing. I was there doing paparazzi with my phone. You know, I wanted to capture the whole event so I can share to my team members. I was doing the video. So when he called that number, I said, he called the number. I didn't answer. I was still doing the videoing. He went to the GMD. He showed her the ticket with my name there. So GMD smiled. So I said to myself, it's like chairman knows this person that has this number. That was what I said. I didn't know I was the one. So immediately he mentioned my name. It took me like 2 seconds before I could gather myself. I knew this is actually my name, they called. And the way I screamed, you know, it was a surprise. Oh. That was Ocean View by P1 Edge. You know that Ocean View there. And I think that land is worth over 1.2 million now. Very nice location. Free of charge. Can you imagine? Free of charge. I got that free of charge. So, and so many other incentives that I've gotten from the P1 group. And you see, P1 is a ministry. This is a vision. It's not just like any other real estate business. No. Like I have this team member that used to tell me that he has done other real estate businesses, but the moment he came into P1, he saw that the oral around, what he felt around was different. The reception, the way he, in fact, he has not closed any deal until he came to P1. And when he came, I think about just 2 months, he closed the deal. So he always says this testimony that there is a spiritual impact that P1 has in his life. And this spiritual impact, if you can stay consistently in this business, it will also be affected in your own life. Just be positive. Be positive. Have a positive mindset. Remove I cannot or impossibility from your dictionary. Remove it. Because in this business, everything is possible. Like I said, I didn't know anybody when I started. But this business has made me to know people. See, you are dealing with real estate business. It's not a small business. And you're partnering with a company, a conglomerate that you're just a partner with a token, and you're managing several properties. You don't think you're the owner of those properties. That's why we are PBOs. That's why a P1 business owner. You own the business. A business you did not you didn't start. You know? So it's a privilege. I see it as a privilege. And I'm really flying with that vision and the dream, and God has been helping me. So, we are going to move into the business for today, making home ownership dream a reality. that is the vision of the P1 group, making home ownership dream a reality. When I started P1 business, I didn't understand that vision. You know, when you're starting a business, you don't need to understand everything. Please, if you are coming here for the first time, or you have been in the business for 1, 2, 3 months, you don't need to know everything to start. Just start. You get to know as you learn on the job, okay? You learn on it. So, making home ownership dream a reality, I didn't get the meaning until now. So, I have a free land now from Pwan. So, with that alone, I'm a landlady. Is that not? Now, and we have PBO program. The easiest way for you to own a property. So, in fact, this vision is what I always say to myself. You know, when I wake up every morning, I say to myself, I must own a home. Even if I have one, I must own more. I must have a house for all my children. You know, so I must. And God has been helping me, and I've been working towards this. And I believe that with this PBO scheme, because I registered my kids too. I registered them too with the PBO scheme. Because you can sign up your kids, you can sign up your children as a PBO too. So you can sign up their name and be paying for their own houses, you know. So P1 is an acronym for Property World African Network. Please get this. If this is the only thing you get today, our first auntie that just came here for today, if this is the only thing you get today, please hold it very, very well. Property World African Network. When you go to somebody and tell the person, yeah, you are from P1, the person will be like, what are you talking about? Is it P-man? So we just call it P-man. So you should be able to know the meaning of PWAN. It was established in March 2012. It's a real estate marketing and information company. We adopt the network marketing model in real estate marketing. So over 8 years of existence, P1 has empowered thousands of people and families and given them a source of earning legitimate income doing real estate business. Thousands have seen their life transformed and can now live a comfortable life and also help them achieve their dream of owning their own home. I standing before you is a testimony to that. P1 business has changed my life. P1 business has changed my life. Before I started P1 business, I would ask my husband for everything. Everything. And the burden was so much. You ask him for everything. For the keys, for your own upkeep. But it's too much. And then your family, you have a place you come from. But since I started this P1 business, I've been a help to him. A real helper. You know, the Bible says that we are helpmates. I've been a helper to him. This P1 business has transformed my life. Transformed so many people around me as well. I could remember that before I started P1 business, each time we have to pay school fees. Serious prayer points. Once it's getting to that time, we organize maybe vigil, you know, you pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. Believing God for a miracle. God does miracles. But then life is not supposed to be like that. Before the needs arise, there should be provision. So this business gives hope. It gave me a lot of hope, because when I started, I didn't start selling outrightly. I started by selling installments. So whichever way you start, don't get discouraged. I started by selling installment because the person who bought from me, he was like, I don't know if this company you're talking about is real. I don't even know whether I should do this, but he did it in fear. So, but that particular person that was buying installment, that bought installment through me, had linked me to several people who bought outrightly. You understand? Yes. So that is how it is. Okay. This is the vision to make home ownership dream a reality. And this vision has a mission. You know, mission is the motto that drives a vision. If our vision is to make home ownership a dream a reality, how do we actualize this? Now, this is it. That's the mission. We discover affordable land in fast developing areas and make this known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy the land, build your own home, or how you can make money and buy your home. This is the mission of P1. We discover affordable land. P1 is one of the first companies that went as far as Ibejuleki, to get properties. Cornerstone and the rest over there. Some people bought it as low as 300, 600 then. You know, when you get to that axis, it looks as if that axis belongs to P1 alone. P1 has a lot of property in that axis where we will be having the proposed airport, Eleronigwe axis. So P1 went as far as that place to look for properties for you and I, for everyone. Now, when we didn't just go there to look for these properties, we make sure they are affordable. We make sure they are affordable. And because they are affordable, it will not help you to what? To be able to invest in it. So we'll show you how you can buy this land, make money from this land, build your own house. Because of course, some of us that have been in this business for a while knows that you sell and you get commission. You sell, you get commission. So with your commission, you can buy land. P1 will give free land. Even with your sales, you can get free land. There are some promos that will come up. Sell 2 or 3 plots, you get 1 plot free. With your commission. And now, PBO program is wow. So let's continue so that we'll get to the PBO scheme. That's actually why we are here. The core value. Every company has core value. This is our value. Accountability, responsibility, integrity, service, and excellence. If you look at these words, you will know that these words, they are all encompassing. They relate to each other. They are related. Someone who is responsible will be accountable, right? Someone who has integrity is someone who is responsible, right? Yes. So P1 as a company has this core value, and we are expecting our PBOs to also imbibe this core value in them. This core value will help you in your business. It has helped me a lot. Integrity matters a lot. See, people are watching. If you don't have a good, if you didn't have a good character, you better repent. If you have started this business, repent, because some people will buy because they know you. People will buy because they trust you. People will join your team because they trust you. They will join your team because they like you. So start shaping. This business is shaping character. That's one thing I love about it. Because you can't misbehave. You can't dress anyhow. You understand? So you have to be in sell mode. If you have to be first tax center, they say always in sell mode. You have to be in sell mode because you can meet any prospect anywhere. Do you get it? Right. So integrity matters a lot in this business. You must be truthful. You must tell your client exactly how it is. If the land is dry, tell them that it's dry. If the land is 70% wet, tell them it is 70% wet. If the land is after like a pine tropicana, don't tell the client that it's at a leco. The client will go back. By the time you pass a leco and you're going to free trade zone. After free trade zone, you get to like a pine. After like a pine, oh. How many of you have gone for inspection before? How many of us have been? You've gone for inspection. Please, it's very important. Go for inspection. Even if you've not, if it's a location where you cannot access, maybe outside Lagos. If you have people who stays there, let them describe the location for you. We have videos in our WhatsApp groups that can also help you to know how the place is. Please, let your client know exactly how it is. And if you're talking to people about this our PBO scheme, let them know everything about it. So that at the end of the day, it's not look like you didn't explain this thing well to me. You didn't tell me well. It looks as it now sounds as if you're not keeping to your words. Please, integrity is very, very important in this business. Now, services. So not just anyhow service, excellent service. Excellent service is a value, is a virtue as well that you need to imbibe in you. if you have a client and the client buys, make sure you get all their documents. Make sure you get all their documents ready. Deliver their documents to them. Don't let them call you before you take their documents to them. Then if you have a new, maybe you just registered a PBO, please carry her along or carry him along. Don't dump them. Don't dump your team members, please. I know everyone is a leader, but then try as much as you can to carry them along. Just like when when a woman puts to bed, you have to nurse the baby. There will be a time when the baby will come of age. You win the baby, allow the baby to be on its own. But then while they are still new, please guide them. They will appreciate you the more. They will appreciate you the more. I could remember the guy who introduced my husband to the business. He was always giving me flyers then. Then we used to buy flyers. He would buy flyers with his money and give to me. You know, I still appreciate that. He will call me whenever I'm going for marketing, come and join us, you know, stuff like that. But some people will bring their team members and leave. These are also ways of showing services. Because we need to grow our team in this business. You must be somebody who is willing to grow your team. If you really want to excel in P1 business, you must be ready to grow your team. Next slide, please. So, the founders, this beautiful couple found this business. They got this vision, they ran with it, and they brought it to you and I. Can we put our hands together? You know, I used to say these things. I've not talked to the chairman before, but I used to call him Mr. Impossible. With chairman, there is nothing impossible. If there's a situation that looks so critical that there may not be a way out, except he's not involved in that situation, once he's there must be a way out. He makes things happen. And then, you know, they say beside a successful man, there must be what? A woman. Our GMD is a great woman. I look up to her. In fact, she's my mentor. At times she will be online for 2 a.m., 1 a.m. She's still awake training. And I wonder, at this age, she's still strong and she's doing all this. It's a challenge to me personally. It's a challenge to me. So the names are Dr. Augustine Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Jane Obioma Onwumere. In 2012, at the time they were homeless and simply looking for 300,000 to rent a flat. So out of this wilderness experience, P1 was baited, and that is what drives the vision of making home ownership dream a reality. They started from nowhere. But see where they are now. They started 2012. This is a couple who had no home. They had no place to lay their heads. They were sleeping from churches to churches. They squatted in so many houses. You know, even I was sharing this story with somebody and he said, don't they have relatives? See, if you're a married person and you are squatting,
not Lagos.
You are squatting with your wife in your relation's house. And when people will say that, Manu wine, you know, will I marry a wife for you and also give you a bed? They will chase you out. They can just give you one night or 2 nights. Before you know, they start behaving somehow. So nobody will even tell you to pack and leave. So that is it. That's how it was for them. Well, they were only looking for 300,000. This is what drove the vision. I don't know what is driving your own vision. I don't know what is your driving force. I don't know what is your motivating factor. I don't know what is that thing you will remember and you say to yourself, I must make it. There must be things that will move you. Because if you are young today, what is your tomorrow going to look like? Have you thought of it? What are your plans towards tomorrow? We need to start thinking about that. This couple were homeless. They were squatting from place to place. Ended up building a brand which has in turn created several landlords and millionaires in the real estate industry. The brand started as Pwan Homes with expansion in mind. So in 2015, Pwan Homes gave birth to a new company named Pwan Edge. This emerged as the first affiliate under the brand. From 2016 into 2019, other affiliates were birthed, and this became the beginning of the Pwan Group. Today we have more than 16 affiliates companies in the group. There are 18 now, actually. 18. And more are still coming up. And you know, the good thing about this thing is that the people who are managing these affiliates are PBOs like you and I. They started like you and I. They came one day seated just like you are sitting, and they were listening to this. And today, this is where they are, managing one of the affiliates. More affiliates are coming. If you were at our convention this year, were you there? Okay. If you were there, you remember the prophecy that was, what Fela Durotoye? Yes. Fela Durotoye, the prophecy he gave, he said, a lot of affiliates will be beaten. Write the name of your own affiliate. Yes. There were so much. I hope you wrote and submitted. Yeah. So key into it. Hold on to that. I'm holding seriously onto my own, and I'm still praying with that name. Yes. It's must surely come to pass. A lot of affiliates is coming up. So I would be there to witness it. Yes, and we all shall be there to witness it. So we have Pwan Homes. Please back to the other slide. Pwan Homes, Pwan Edge, Pwan Plus, Pwan Heritage, Pwan Heaven, Pwan Prime, Pwan Legend, Pwan Stars, Pwan Lekki, Pwan Royal, Pwan Pro, Pwan Max, Pwan Advantage, Pwan Bazaar, Pwan Legacy, Pwan Signature. Pwan Signature is not here. Okay. I mean, the name is not on this slide. Yes. The one on Atogongbo, yes, you're right. So, those are the affiliates we have now. Pwan Group is the first real estate network marketing company in the world. Did you hear that? Sure. Did you hear what I said? It's the first real estate network marketing company in the world. I didn't say the first real estate company, but I said the first real estate network marketing company in the world. Can we put our hands together for you? Pwan Group is the first company that introduced network marketing into real estate. Do you understand real estate? Do you know how the conventional real estate business used to go? Do you know? You need to know. See, you need to understand how they used to do real estate business before now.
Especially in Nigeria.
There used to be a lot of
wahala.
More than wahala. More than wahala. A lot of greed. A lot of greed. They can be diabolical.
They sell and resell.
They can be diabolical. But what Pwan did was to remove this greed by introducing network marketing into it. So that everybody gets happy at the end of the day. Everybody gets happy at the end of the day. So let's see how it works. We introduced network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation plan. As the first ever company to incorporate network marketing into real estate globally, we employ people to make an honest living through real estate marketing and also show them how they can acquire affordable properties at zero cost, as well as show them how they can make money and buy their own homes. These have been done consistently for 8 years. Pwan Group presently operates in 13 states of Nigeria: Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Edo, Delta, Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Rivers, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Abuja, Cross River, and we have estates in all these locations. Do we understand what it means? What a multi-level compensation plan is? System. That's network marketing, MLM. Do you understand what it means? It means that, you know, the usual real estate transaction where you have chains of people doing a particular transaction. Maybe he's the one that Kajatan here is the one that brought the client, but he's not the one that actually have the direct link to the owner. So there may be like 4 or 5 chains, and whatever commission they get, maybe like 5%. I think that's the highest they get. 5%. They will all share that 5%. And some people with their greed will bring in all their family members and tell you this one is also among this one. So we killed that in real estate. We killed it. So if any other company is practicing network marketing in real estate, P1 Group is the first company that introduced that into real estate. Do you get that? Yes. So we did that we market property using the network marketing system known as the MLM. What that means is that this man standing here, the first man there, who got the clients that buys, if it's this man, this is the second man that got the clients, but this man is the person that brought him into P1 business. The first man will also earn, this other man will also earn. But in the other real estate business that we know, if it's this man that brought it, if it's 5% they are giving, every one of them will share that 5%. But here, everybody earns, and everybody is happy at the end of the day. So that's what MLM is all about. P1 Group is a leading network marketing real estate firm in the world. We have empowered a lot of entrepreneurs and network marketers in the field of real estate throughout Nigeria and beyond. Do you agree with me that P1 Group is the largest real estate company? Do you agree? In Nigeria, do you agree that P1 Group is the largest real estate company? Did you see how many states where we have locations? Do you see how many states where we have estates? 13. How many are there?
13 states.
It's more than 13. But it's not there.
It's about 16.
It's about 16 states. So P1 Group is the largest real estate company, and we are still waxing stronger. We are acquiring more properties. We are in Abuja. I hope you know that. We are in Bayelsa. Do you know that? Do you know that? Good. So we are also focused on being a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility by extending helping hands to our immediate community and beyond. What that means is that anywhere we are, we leave a trademark. We don't leave the place the way we met it. Where we had our first office, where P1 Edge is staying now presently, that's at Terra NX. That was where P1 started. The road there was done by P1 Group. If you go to Terra NX today and ask anybody about that estate, they will tell you this is P1 road. It's P1 that did that road for them. So that is what we do. And there are some buses you will see that convey school children to school free of charge. It's P1 Group. You see P1 Group logo on the BRT buses. So this and other social responsibility we have been doing for our immediate communities. We have made thousands of people homeowners through our highly flexible business model. You know, being the first company to introduce this long payment plan into real estate. That was what the GMD and the chairman did when they started this business. They introduced a longer payment plan. It made it very easy for people to subscribe. At least with as low as 15,000, 10,000, you can start paying for a property. It was very easy for everybody. Now everybody is emulating that method, and so many companies are also using it. But we were the first company that started that. We now have estates and operate in 13 states in Nigeria, over 13. We have sold and allocated many of our estates, while others are at various stages of development. Yes, we have sold a lot of our estates. We have done allocations, and some of our estates are being built right now. People are building in some of our estates right now. So we have commenced buildings in some of our estates, yes. We have started a program to enable our members own their own home using a flexible payment plan, and also earn income and various incentives in the process. We have taken many of our disabled members on all expense paid trip abroad. See, this program we have started to enable our members invest, to enable our members have their own home, is what we call the PBO program. See, it's very important that you have your own property. It's very important that you have your own land. Because you're telling somebody to buy, come and buy, but you have not bought. I'll do an exercise for us now. I want to know how many people will get my exercise. So it's something that struck me. The very day I participated in that exercise, it left something in me, and it changed my life. So I want every one of us to sit up. Can you sit up? Please, sit up. So right now, look at me, everyone. Are you see what I'm doing? So put your hands on your shoulder. Okay?
Shoulder on
1, 2. Put your hands. Look at me. Put your hands on your shoulder. Okay. You got it. You know what? Initially you wanted to fail it because you know what? You know the message I'm trying to pass. Because you are looking at me doing this, you wanted to do what I am doing, right? So if I'm telling you to buy and I'm not buying and I've not bought, it may not augur well. So that is why this PBO program, you need to quickly key into it. The first day I experienced this, I had this exercise. That was the very day I filled the form. It was not PBO form. It was for a property that they package for partners. I think Zion Gardens. Pay like 60-something thousand every month, so you can have a plot of land there. I filled that form not because I had the money. I was not supposed to sell it then. Not because I had the money, but I was moved. And the MD said, even if you don't have that money, fill that form. So by telling you, even if you don't have that 15,000 naira, fill that what? That form. You can fill the form, and later when you pay, you can edit it. So I filled that form even without having that money. At the moment I did that, I started selling. I tell you the truth. I filled that form even without paying anything and submitted. But money came for me and started paying. So it is very difficult to give what you don't have. It's very, but once you have it, even when you have not actually own it, you are still paying for it. If somebody confronts you and asks, have you bought? Have someone asked you that question before? You're telling me to buy, how many have you bought? You'll be confident enough to tell the person, oh yes. Because you know you have a system that is going to work it out for you.
Yes.
You are building your team. See, you are not paying with your money. That's the joy about this PBO program. You are building your team. People are working to help you own your own property, as you are working to help people own their own as well. So we have to key into it today. So we are taking many of our deserving members, all expense paid trips abroad. We have gone to Mauritius, South Africa, US, Ghana, so many places. And we have given brand new cars to our deserving members. Next slide. This is Ambassador Jeremy. She became an ambassador in 2015, the first P1 group ambassador in 2015. That's her car. This is Ambassador Tosin and her husband. Tosin and her husband they are managing the P1 stars right now. They are partners like you and I. Here she is an ambassador here. From that position, she emerged and she's an executive director, while the husband is the MD of P1 stars. Next slide. This ambassador, Emmanuel Ogbuoka, is the MD of P1 Heritage. P1 Heritage. This is Star Ambassador Ebele Igbenagu. This was not the picture I saw the day I went for a training. There was another picture. I think this is what is the picture? Yes, this is the picture because that's the car. Yes, that's the picture. Yes, but the one I saw, her name was written there, so I quickly grabbed the name. That was the picture I saw with her brand new car. So this is Superstar Ambassador. She's one of my motivators. She's one of the people that her testimony motivated me. You know, I didn't need anybody to talk to me. I didn't need anybody to like, you can do this thing. I just said to myself, I can do it. This is Ambassador Vera. She's now the MD of P1 Premium, herself and her husband. She was once a partner like you, seated here like you. But see where she is now. Next slide. Ambassador Chibueze Anukanti. Ambassador Chibueze Anukanti. What's his his AKA Sweet Seasoning. He is the MD of P1 Bazaar. Yes. This is Ambassador Chinedu Obiofele. Don City. We call him Master Recruiter. Let me share a bit of his testimony with us. He started as a photographer. He's a paparazzi guy. He used to tell us, whenever he comes for training, he always like sharing his testimony to everyone, because the way he said he started with 1,650 then. That was how he started. He always attends programs. You know these guys that attend programs to snap pictures. That was what he was doing. So while he was doing that, the chairman called him and said, come, young guy, you can do this business. That was how it started. That was how it started. And once an ambassador in the P1 group remains what? An ambassador. Next slide. This is Ambassador Iyola. That's 2017. He is now the MD of P1 Edge. I know his testimony. Let me just share a bit. There's something he did that is so that the GM is, appreciated a lot, and she always shared that testimony with us. She said that was the day she came to the office, so she saw a group of people, team members that came. There were so much. The crowd was so much, and she asked them, "Where are you people from?" They said they were from mainland. What did you come? They came for inspection. Their team leader happened to be ambassador. So he was the one that brought them. He sponsored the trip. He didn't wait for them to bring themselves down and all. That's why I started with telling you to about services, to render services to your team members, to gather them. That is what this vision is also all about. You are trying to empower them. You are helping them to succeed. That was actually what he did for his team members. He brought them to the head office for inspection. And from that spot, the GM did never forget. She didn't forget that, because she saw somebody who had the vision, who had the mind. It's like somebody who had the mind of Christ. The same mind, the same vision that we have. This person has the same vision. If you can do this for people, although it's not everyone that really appreciates it, but I'm sure our chairman will always tell us that the people that praise for him are more than the people that do not pray for him. Because he knows that he has done so lot. He has done a lot, sorry. He has done a lot for so many people. So people that will pray for him will be more than people that will not be praying for him, So, this is 2018 Superstar Ambassador Priska. Did you notice something in all the cars that we've been showing on this slide? Did you notice anything? It varies. It's upgrading. Yes, thank you. You see that this one is a Latra. Hyundai and Latra. That's 2018. Then 2018 we had two ambassadors. This is MFK, Funke Kehinde. That was the same car that was given to her. Next slide. Now our present ambassador, Antonia Chinelo Obodo. She became the ambassador by recruitment, not even by sales. Recruitment, not sales. Some of them in 2017 it was sales and services as well. But her own case, purely on recruitment. You get to see that when we did performance sharing. You see that her performance bonus there were some people that their performance bonus was more than her own. That's when you know that it was not by sales. It was purely recruitment. And I'm sure the next ambassadorship will also be purely on recruitment. And I see people seated here that will be among them. If you know you will be one of the ambassadors, let me see your hands. It may not be just one ambassador. It may not be one, because I'm sure that everybody, so a lot of people is flying with this dream. A lot of people is working with this vision. A lot of people is working with this vision. So please, don't just sit down and do nothing. Don't sit down and do nothing. Strategize. Look for a system that will work for you. And then go with it. Yes, this was the car. This is the car that was given to her. This is the Jeep. This Jeep was worth 10 million naira. Brand new. Tear rubber. You're here at the convention. Yes. You saw it live. This one is not story. This one is not what is written in the book. She comes here with the car. Yes. Some people will be asking me, okay, is it after her tenure they will take the car away from her? I said, no. The car is hers and it's hers. They've given it to her free of charge. That car is worth 10 million naira. So we have also taken auxiliary partners to trip abroad. This is South Africa, 2019. Then this is in Dubai, 2017. 2019, this is Dubai also, 2019. This is London, 2018. And this is US, 2018. Once you P1, this is Ghana. Once you P1 is that once you sign up as a PBO or as a PBO and you want to do your business, go and get your international passport ready. You're laughing. Go and get your what? International passport ready. Because I know somebody, I think it's my team, it's my upline. He missed a trip because his passport was not ready. Because he didn't know that deal will come through at that time. The deal came. And there was a promo on ground. So please, once you have signed up, if you have signed up here and you've not done your international passport, go and get it ready. Because I'm sure that this phase will pass away, this corona stuff will pass away, and everything will come back to normal. We'll continue our trip.
Yes.
Because it's always amazing. It's always enjoying to be among these people here. Now this is Ghana. Just look at how everybody is looking like one family. That is one thing you experience in P1. There is love amongst everyone here. You see the way everybody is looking as if we are one family. It's so beautiful. So that's partners retreat for partners in Ghana 2019. Yes, this is a performance bonus. I talked about Anthony Obodo's performance bonus. Performance bonus is what the company does every year. The company does it every year. They bring out a certain percentage of the profit they have made for that year and share it amongst PBOs, qualified PBOs. You must be qualified, and before you can qualify, you make a sale of a minimum of 15 million in that year, and then make a sale in a minimum of 5 affiliates. You know, we have over 16 affiliates. 5 affiliates. I think that's yes. And then you be an assistant manager. An assistant manager means you have 5 PBOs, active 5 PBOs under you. That will qualify you for performance bonus. And in performance bonus, you have collected your commission. All the sales you made, you have collected the commission.
Incentives.
And incentives, everything. And the company will still give you performance bonus. Who does that? Let's put our hands together for this. It's so wonderful. Now look at them. Look at few of them that got performance bonus this year. Few, very few, very few. There were so much. These are a few of them. See this one, 300 and something, up to 1.something million. That's profit sharing. Next slide. Evolution of the P1 business model. When the P1 brand started in 2012, many people got empowered through the system, who we are referred to as independent business development executives, generally known as consultants and partners. Today, because we are selling a timeless product that we believe will stay with us for generations and keep us together, and also help us bring the desire of becoming a homeowner to reality. These IBDES, generally referred to as consultants and partners, will now be known as P1 business owners. Because they used to call us consultants and partners. But because we want to fly with the vision, you know, the vision is to make home ownership dream a reality. But we want to start from ourselves. Because you cannot give what you don't have.
Yes.
Because we want to start from ourselves, we decided to call ourselves P1 business owners. But when you're calling yourself a PBO, you will see yourself, whatever you call yourself, that is what you become. You see yourself as a business owner, you own the business. You are investing in the business, and you also own the business. So you too, that have not registered, can also become a P1 business owner. You can join us today. Sign up as a P1 business owner and enjoy what we are enjoying in this business. Next slide. So, about the P1 business owner program. What is a P1 business owner? Or who is a P1 business owner? Who is a P1 business owner? Can everybody help us with that? Okay, let's continue. It's here already. As a pioneer in the real estate industry and following our vision of making home ownership dream a reality, P1 Group designed this program for our members to begin their journey towards owning their own home and property, whether a house or a land or in the company, and you enjoy your benefit of paying for it over a period of time. See, P1 Business Program is a program that enables you to pay for your own home or for your own land over a period of time. You get to choose the period of your payment plan. You get to choose your location, where you want the land or the house to be. And you can also buy for your children. You earn point value as a P1 business owner. There are a lot of benefits in this business. There's a lot of benefits of becoming a P1 business owner. The P1 Business Owner Program is designed for you to become a proud owner of a land or house, ranging between 1.5 million to 60 million, depending on your capability. Some of us will ask, say 60 million, how can I pay for 60 million naira apartments or 60 million naira land, or even 1.5? Let me not go too far. 1.5 is too much. But you know, if you key in, if you understand this PBO program, you know that you can do even more than that. If you fly with this program, you will do more than that. So just sit tight. What you're going to see here may shock you. The program gives you the liberty to choose the best payment plan. Like I said, it also gives you the liberty to choose your location, because we have estates in various locations in Nigeria. And you can also choose from any of these locations. And if you don't like any of the location, if you have a land, we can build for you. Show us where your land is. We'll do what? Build for you. Next slide. A P1 business owner or people is a member of the P1 group that starts his or her P1 business by first subscribing for a house or a land. I told you my story that before I started selling, I filled a subscription form of a land that I didn't have the money to pay for. So now it's easier for every one of us to fill the PBO form and pay a minimum of 15,000 naira and start from there. A minimum of 15,000 naira and start from there. Now, I'm going to show you what your 15,000 naira can do for you. Your signing up and your 15,000 naira, what it's going to do for you. If you will be ready to build your team. If you're ready to fly with this, it's going to wow you. Now, look at the first column. Your team. Look at you standing there. When you sign up with 52,650, you have 35-point value. Do you get that? You have what? 35-point value. And each point value is 12 naira. So your potential earning is 420 naira. This last column, sales commission at 2 million. For instance, you sell a property of 2 million. Your commission will be, as a classic gold PBO, your commission will be 300,000 less tax and VAT, right? That's 15%. Good. In your first generation, you're expected to have at least 5 PBOs, at least 5 PBOs directly under you. Yes. So in your first generation, when you have 5 PBOs, you are going to have 175-point value. That's PV. The potential earning of this 175-point value is 2,100. Your recruitment bonus for recruiting those 5 PBOs is 7,002. But presently, right now we have there's a promo going on. Instead of 7,002, you get paid times 2, 14,200. So 7,002 times 5 is what? 36,000 naira. That is what you get for signing up 5 PBOs. Okay. 1st of November till November 30th. So, if the 5 PBOs in your team makes a sale of 2 million each, you are getting how many percent from their sale? 5%. 5, which is how much?
100,000.
100,000 times 5, that's 500,000. Okay. Can you now see that the more people you have in your team, the more money you have? I want us to see the importance of team building. If you want to go very far in this business, you must be ready to build your team. Now look at your second generation. Your 5 PBOs did what you have done by getting their own 5 PBOs too. So you have 25 PBOs in your second generation. See what your total point value will be. 875 points value. And the potential earning is 10,500. Now, if the people on your second generation makes a sale of 2 million naira, you are getting how many percent from that level? You are getting 3% commission, right? 3% commission from the 25 people on your second generation gives you 1.5 million naira. But you alone made 300,000. So you cannot go far with being alone in this business. So I want you to sit down in your mind today that you will not go far doing this business alone. So if you're not sharing this opportunity, you are cheating yourself. Because this is what you are going to earn if you share the opportunity. Now look at the third generation. Look at what I have in the third generation. When your 25 PBOs have done their 5 each, you get 125 PBOs. See your potential earnings. You get 4,375 point value. 52,500 is the potential earning. A point value is 12 naira. You still have recruitment bonus of 2,880 times 125. That's what? That's 360,000 for recruitment alone. Now, if the number of the PBOs here make sale of 2 million naira commission each, for instance, you are making 5 million naira. 3% commission, 2% commission, 5 million naira. So the more you build your team, the more you make it in this business. The more you build your team, the more you do what? You make it in this business. Doing this business without team building is you are shooting yourself. You are just killing yourself. So even if you've not sold, some people want to wait until they sell before they start telling people about it. No. Once you have registered, you do what? Start what? Telling people about the business. Start sharing the opportunity to people. Let them join you. Let them join you. Invite them for training. If you stay around here, invite them for training. Let them come and join the training too. You may not know it all. You don't wait until you know everything. Put it out. If you're in the WhatsApp group, you will have you can get this slide. You will see write-ups on the WhatsApp group. Ask questions. You have an upline. Meet your upline to explain the model to you, so that you can fly with it. So as you leave this place today, make sure you tell people about this business opportunity. And if you want to grow fast, you talk to many people. Don't talk to one person, because if you talk to one person, there's a possibility that person will not sign up. So if you want to sign up people every day, every week, you must be able to talk to a minimum of 5 persons a day, whether through the phone or one-on-one or online. You must talk to 5 people a day concerning your business. With that, you will go far. With that, your business will grow. You don't just need, bear in mind that you don't just need only 5 people, because if you open a business, do you need 5 people, just 5 customers? You don't need 5 customers. If you streamline yourself to only 5, okay, you sell 5 PBOs because you are doing 5 by 5. If I go by 5, I'm okay. See, those 5 you have may not be working. So that's why you need to build a lot. You need to get a lot of them. So by the time you get a lot of them, you definitely have 5 that are doing very, very well. If you have 5 that are doing very, very well, actively well, you are good to go. But don't stop bringing people into the business, because the more you bring, the more you earn. If you are the one that signed up the 25 people, you know you signed up 5. Your 5 will stand up 5 each. If it is you that signed up all the 25, you are getting 72 times 25. I hope you know that. You are getting 7. You are the person that sponsored them. You are getting the direct referral bonus. Do you get it? And when they make sale, you get your 5% commission from them. So the more people you sign up, the more your business grows and expand. You have to learn how to talk to people. If you open a shop today and tomorrow you don't open it, how will the shop, how will you do your business? Because your mouth, in this business, your mouth is your shop. Your phone is your office. Is that not? You don't have any other business. Your mouth is your shop. Your phone is also your office, because you have everything there. You do your business on the go. You don't joke with your phone. I don't joke with my phone. Everybody that is sitting beside, everybody that comes in contact with me, I will either want to sell to the person or want to recruit the person. If you are discussing with me now, I'm just meeting you for the first time. What will be going in my mind is, which category will I place this person? So I'll just, through our discussion, I will know what to talk to you about. If I tell you about the product and you are complaining of money, I bring you into the business. I tell you about the opportunities in the business. That is it. And it's very important you tell people around you, because you never can tell. Even your family members, some of us, our family members do not know what we are doing. Even up to your family members, your relations, whether they are in Lagos or outside Lagos, you've not told them what you are doing. Other people will register them before you know. Other people will sign them up before you know. It will be so painful. It will be so painful. So please don't close your mouth. Tell them what you are doing. Show them the opportunity, show them the way. Let them now decide whether to join or not to join. But you must share this opportunity to people around you. We call it business evangelism. Why we call it business evangelism? Because this network marketing we are talking about, I personally didn't like network marketing because I didn't understand what network marketing was all about. I thought it was come and buy supplements, come and buy this, it was so annoying because I don't even listen to them when they come. So I said, is this what I'll be doing? But maybe I didn't get the understanding. But when I came into P1 business model, I sat down and I looked at it. I said, wow, everywhere is earn. You earn everywhere. There is no greed anywhere. Anything you do, you earn. You register for somebody, you earn. You sell, you earn. There is no way you will lose. So it is either you are doing recruitment or you are making sales. But if you really want to enjoy this business, do more of recruitment. Sales does not come all the time. Sales, it doesn't come all the time. I could remember a few months back, the sales I made, Easter, yes, the sales I made, my success lines made, was what the commission was just coming, even during the lockdown, COVID-19 lockdown. So many indirect commissions. So that's why it's very important for you to build your team. Even the one I got from P1 Prime recently, I still have not known who made that sale. But I received the commission. Build your team. It is very, very important. You'll be the one to enjoy it. You'll be the one to enjoy team building. So, while that slide is still coming, let's continue. I don't want to ask you some questions. I don't want to ask you how many people you have in your team or whether you have anybody in your team already. But you must be talking to somebody. If you don't have anybody in your team, or somebody you are talking to, whether online or offline, you must be talking to somebody. Like I said, sales does not come all the time. It doesn't come all the time. But it comes. And this business, there's a lot of, in fact, the sale I made before the lockdown was like a miracle. Any exercise that is being done in the P1 group, please fly with it. If they call you to come and share flyers, go and share flyers. I have sold several through sharing flyers. People I don't know. I told you when I started this business, I didn't know anybody. So people I didn't know bought from me just because of what sharing flyers. It's a brand name. P1 has made name. So you don't need to talk too much. I've met some people that will tell me that online, through online Facebook or Instagram, they tell me I don't want to. It's P1 that I know. I know P1 have. This particular guy was so sure about P1 as if he was the one that found P1. He said, I have known P1 for 8 years now, and I have said to myself that I will never buy from any other place apart from P1. He said it emphatically. I said, wow. So if a company is as good as this, and people whom you do not know will tell you about your own company, so why won't you be proud of it? Why won't you be proud of it? I'm proud of the brand. I'm proud to be associated with the brand. I'm so proud because really it has changed my life. See, there are a lot of things that will spur you to join network marketing. It's either you want to join network marketing because you want to make money, It's not everybody that wants financial freedom. Some people are already, they have enough. So if you are talking to somebody to join your business, you are telling the person that come and join network marketing, you make a lot of money. And the person that's making a lot of money is not what the person wants. So you should know the reason why people will join your team. They will either join your team because they want to make friends. Some people come to network marketing, they meet people. You come to network marketing meeting, you meet people. You meet people of different calibers. Some people come to that meeting because they want to meet people. They want to grow, they want to learn. Whenever you come for network marketing meeting, you learn. You learn new things. There is no training you attend that you will not learn one or two new things. You must go back home with something tangible. You must go back home with something tangible. So make sure you attend meetings regularly. And talk to at least 5 persons a day. If you talk to at least 5 persons a day, at least two or 3 of them will show interest. So if you do it every other day, 5 persons a day, that's not how you will not grow your team. That's not how your team will not grow. I'm so particular about team building because it has changed my testimony, my orientation about the whole business. Team building is key. It's key. Every one of us want to sell, yes. But like I said, sales does not come all the time. There will be a time when everywhere will just be locked up. But if you have a large team behind you, you'll be smiling home all the time. And if you are recruiting, this P1 business is so sweet that even when you are recruiting, you are earning. You are just only recruitment you are earning. Just recruitment you are earning. And with recruitment, you can buy your home in this PPO system. It's with recruitment we are talking about. This home ownership is purely recruitment, not even sales. We are not talking about sales now. It's purely on recruitment. And if you want to sign up somebody, please don't tell the person that if I sign you up, I will get at 5 PV. I will do this. Don't be so particular about yourself. Let the person know the benefit that the person would have by signing up. Because you're actually helping that person to come into the business. Let the person know what the person is going to benefit from the scheme. It's very, very important. The person knows what he or she is going to gain by signing up with under you, not what you will gain. Because we always make that mistake. We always make that mistake. By the time you tell the person what the benefit the person is going to make, it arouses the person's interest to want to join you. Okay? Alright, thank God that slide is back. Now, okay, benefits of being a PVO. Alright? You earn point value. PV is the currency we use in this P1 business owner program. PV, point value. Point value is what you get in some stores in abroad. When you go to buy things, after buying things, they give you points, they give you PV. That PV, when you convert it to cash, you can use it to buy things from that shop again. So that is what we are using here in P1 business owner. It's not your commission though. We're not talking about your commission. But for the P1 business owner program, we are using point value. Every point value accrued is translated to cash. Every point value you accrue, because you saw that the table, the illustration I made. You have 35 point value by signing up. Your 35 point value, each point value is 12 naira. So by the time you times it by 35, 50% will be paid to you cash. 50% will be paid into your home ownership account. So you choose the location of where your house or your land. You can subscribe for a home ownership for your children. And you can also choose to pay monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. Depends on how you want it. That is why we say you have the opportunity to choose your own payment plan. It could be monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly. And you can win a brand new car by doing this. And also qualify for all expense paid trip abroad. Just by signing up as a P1 business owner. There is a lot of opportunity for us in this scheme. Now, 12 ways you can earn income as a P1 business owner. 12 ways you can earn income. I used to tell people before now that it's not always good for you to just depend on one stream of income. But when I understood this P1, this PBO scheme, I found out that this is not just, P1 business is not a one stream of income. You have 12 ways to earn. You have 12 streams of income here. That's how I put it. 12 streams of income. Look at it. You have direct recruitment bonus. That's one. Each time you sign up a classic gold PBO, you get paid 7,200. That is one way of earning. Another way of earning, indirect recruitment bonus. It comes in 2 levels. If he signs you up, he gets 7,200. His upline gets 5,760. For instance, let me use her as an example. She signs you up, she gets 7,200. He is her upline. He gets 5,760. Then his upline gets 2,880. From that, you're signing up. That's money you paid. That's 7,650 plus 15,000 for your home ownership program. That is the second way of earning. The third way is direct sales commission. Direct sales commission, it could be 5% to 15%, depending on what you are selling. You sell a house, it's 5%. I hope you know that. Then landed property, some could be 10% because of the promo or things attached to that particular property, and 15% commission. Also, you have indirect sales commission in 3 levels: 5%, 3%, and 2%. If people in your team make sale, the first people under you make sale, you get to make 5%. Then the second people, who is your second generation, in that chart, you remember your first generation is 5 PBOs, right? Your second generation is 25 PBOs. Your third generation is 125 PBOs, right? Now, if your first generation makes sale, you get 5%. Your second generation, you get 30%. Your third generation, you get 2%. That is the fourth way of earning, the fourth stream of income in the P1 Business Owner Program. The fifth one, center recruitment bonus. Every center has recruitment bonus. There's a number of PBOs that you sign up in your center, you get a recruitment bonus. Center sales bonus is also another way of earning. Every center has the opportunity to earn this, because at the end of every year, the center will be paid 1% of the total sales they made in that year. PBO monthly performance bonus is also another way of earning. Annual performance bonus, we saw the one for this year. Last year, it was given in March. So the one for this year will be given next year, March, during our convention. So PBO PV bonus, PBO Elite and VIP bonus points. An Elite PBO and VIP PBO, we are going to see how you can become an Elite PBO and a VIP PBO. We'll see it probably in the next slide. Manager or leadership bonus and director bonus. These are the 12 ways you can earn income in this system. You starting by you. After you, your indirect, people that are under you. Starting by what? Building your team. These 12 ways, for you to be able to earn from these 12 ways, you must do what? Build your team. If you don't build your team, you will not go far. Okay? So this is you standing up there to bring your 5. Very simple. You bring your 5 bring their 5. You might be saying to yourself, oh, 5 is too much. How can I do it? It's not too much. 5 is too small. 5 is the minimum you are going to get. 5 is the minimum. It's not too small. It's not too small. It's not too much. Neither is it too small. Because some people tell me that I know when I started, I knew what I used to think. I'll say, okay, 5. Or I'll just count some 5 people that I know. Let me just count. They will disappoint you. Don't just go there. I'll just count these 5 people. Okay, I'm going to talk. Even my sister has not signed up to today. So I'm going to tell this people, I'm going to tell this people. You have them in your mind. See, don't let the opportunity slip by you. That person that is sitting by your side, talk to that person. Talk to that person. Talk the business every day. Talk about it every day. Talk about it with people. Anybody you come in contact with, talk about your business to that person. So don't just keep it for some certain people. Because those people may not fly with your vision. But some people want to wait and see. Let me wait and see what she's going to come up with before I join. So let that not be our own mindset. So how do you make money using this point value system? How do you make money using this point value system? Every time you recruit a PBO, you earn PV. Every time a PBO recruited by you subscribe for their own home ownership, you also earn PV. And every time a PBO recruited by you does make his or her monthly deposit, you also earn PV. Anytime you sign up a PBO, you get point value. Anytime that your PBO subscribe for his own home ownership, you get what? PV. Anytime that your PBO registers another person, you also get what? PV. And you get this PV up to your 8th generation. 8th generation. Tell me, which networking system pays as much as that? Have you ever seen or had any networking system that pays like that? You get point value for signing up to your 8th generation with no other condition attached to it. No other condition attached to it. It is a liberating system. It's for those of you that will key into it. Sleep point value, eat point value, do point value. Let it always be in your head. PV. What we are after now in P1 is point value. Point value. Okay? Now, this is the illustration. Assuming you recruit 5 PBOs who also do the same. This is what will happen to your P1 business in 8 months or 8 years or any time in between. Now, this is what we're talking about. This is you. You came into the business. You sign up as a classic gold with 52,650. What you have is 35 point value. Remember, a point value is 12 naira, right? 12 naira times 35 is what? 420 only. Okay? Next slide. That's you. Then the first 5 is your first 5 PBO. Remember, each PBO that signs up gets 35 point value. You have 5 PBOs there. It's giving you 35 point value times 5. We are talking about point value here. We're not talking about your commission here now. Just point value. We want to see what point value is going to give you. The potential earning is 2,100. Small, right? You say, oh, 2,000. What will I do with 2,000? It's too small. Just wait. It's going to shock you now. Okay. Your second generation, first generation. In this place, it's not what you have here is how many people do you have in this place? How many people?
5.
It's not 5.
Yeah.
25.
25. Thank you. 25. Because here you have 5. This is your first 5. And they are doing their 5.
Yes.
That's 25. So your potential earning is 10,500. Probably you are not the one that even registered those ones. They did not come from you directly. Let's assume they didn't come from you. They came from your first 5. They did their 5 themselves. But you are also earning point value. The same 35 point value they will earn is that same 35 point value you will also earn. Up to your 8th generation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up to your 8th generation, you are earning point value. And at your 8th generation, look at what your point value, look at what you earn at your 8th generation. Who can say this out from us, please? Maybe I'm not seeing very well.
205 million.
Okay?
78,000.
78,020 naira. 205 million. Something you started with 52,650. Tell me what is that any kind of house in Nigeria that this one cannot buy? apart from your commission, and you have built a solid team already. You have already planned your retirement here. You have already planned a place that you just go and sleep and money will be coming in because they will be making sales. We are still selling land. There is still land. My chairman will tell me that there is land though. See Jabo, they see everywhere. Land is everywhere. That will sell and sell and sell and sell. So a lot of land, not at area. Because someone will tell me this land, if this land finish, what will you say? I did to not finish. Okay, she asked you that question. Okay, if this land finish, what would you be saying? It will not finish. Where are you from?
Imo State.
Imo State. You used to travel down from Lagos to Imo. Are you not seeing lands when you are traveling? Are you not seeing lands? If it's finished in Lagos, we enter Ijebode. If finish Ijebode, we enter Ore. We will sell. Even Ghana. So it will not finish. Your generation will keep selling it. You know you have, when you are filling this form, you put your next of kin, right? So if you have children, sign them up in this business that is of age. Let them know what you are doing. Let them do what you are doing. This business pays is a timeless. You are selling a timeless product. It does not expire. It doesn't expire at all. Okay. Now our growth pattern as a PBO. We have growth pattern. We have a structure. So you know your level, know where you are. You're able to monitor yourself whether you are growing or not. Okay. Level 1, sign up as a PBO. That's like. So when you have 5 PBOs under you. When you have 5 PBOs under you, you are what? Can we chorus it? You have 5 PBOs, you are what? Assistant manager. Next slide. When you have developed 5 assistant managers, you will be recognized as a team manager. Or when you have 30 PBOs in your team. When you have 25, you remember where we had 25 PBOs. If you are at that level, you already have 25 under your, that means 25 under your 5. Do you understand?
Yes,
okay, that's 30. If you did that yourself alone, that means you have 30 partners all together, right? But if you have your 5, I'm coming now. If you have your 5 and your 5 have their 5, 5, 5 each, you become a what? A team manager. Okay? I'm going to take your question after the training, please. Okay? Please just write it down. So, level 4, senior manager. When you develop 5 managers, a team manager is the person that has how many PBOs? 30 PBOs. So when you develop 5 of them, you become what? A senior manager. Don't look at this thing like something that is not achievable. What you have to do is to what? Start. Do what? Start. And make sure that whatever you do, whatever you learn, whatever you're able to achieve, make sure your people that are coming behind you also do it. Whatever you learn, teach them to do what you have done. Okay? Level 5, Sapphire Manager. Develop 5 senior managers with 20,000 point values on each pillar, making a total of 100 PVs. Remember, you have 5 pillars, you know? 5 pillars, those 5 under you, they are your pillars in this system. We are doing 5 by 5 matrix. So that is why even when you are signing up the 6th person or the 7th or the 8th, it goes under your, there's a spillover. It spills over under your first or your second second PBO in your tree. But it is counting for you. You are the sponsor. But it has to be balanced. It has to be balanced because it's a 5 by 5 matrix. So your 5 pillars, if you develop 5 senior managers on your 5 pillars, each of your pillars we have what? 20,000 points value. That means it's balanced. So that at the end of the day, you have 100,000 PV in your team. And what are the benefits? Remember, when you have all these people in your team, you are collecting indirect recruitment bonus. You have collected your indirect, your direct. Maybe you are not the one who signed them up. You collect indirect. But if you are the one that signed them up, you've collected your 7.2 times the number of people at that stage. Then this other benefit will also be added to you. 1.2 million naira cash will be given to you for attending this position. All expense paid trip for 2. If you are married, you go with your spouse. If you are not married, you go with your friend, or you go with one of your parents. A plot of land valued 1.5 million, or a marketing car valued 1.5 million naira. Some will ask me, marketing car, who will you? In fact, they don't even ask me that question again, but before when I start, when I started this business, I'm trying to bring people to the business. I'll tell them by registering people, you can get a marketing card or marketing card. They won't believe it, but I doubted it as well, you know. I doubted it because before I started, I didn't believe that someone can even get a brand new car from this business. So anybody can doubt you. Anybody can doubt you, but it is real. It is what? Real. It is real. So level 6, Emerald Manager. At this stage, you have developed 5 Sapphire Managers, and you have 100,000 point value on each pillar, making a total of 500,000 PV. Now, this is the benefits that you're going to get attaining this level. You get 1.5 million naira cash and rent subsidy worth 1.5 million and a car funds of 6 million naira. Of course, we understand that if we give you a car fund of 6 million, you need a very good apartment to live in. You know, that's why this rent subsidy is there. So that you can move to a better apartment with a car worth of 6 million naira. You cannot be staying in Ajangbadi, you know. So you need to move into a better place. Right, okay. Level 7, Diamond Manager. Develop 5 Emerald Managers with 500,000 point value on each pillar, a total of 2.5 million naira. Sorry, 2.5 million PVs. Okay, 2.5 million PVs, not million naira. Benefits: house worth 30 million. House worth 30 million. Kitchen and household furniture worth 10 million naira. Can you imagine how that kitchen will look like? Brand new car worth 15 million naira. All expense paid vacation for the family and 6 million naira travel allowance for father, mother, and 4 kids. How many of us will get to this level? How many of us will get to this level? I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Say it to yourself. Say, I'm on my way. I am getting there. And you will get there. Next slide. Now, Diamond Director, the 8th level. A PBO with at least 3 Diamond Managers, at least 3, will be recognized as a Diamond Director. And see the benefits. It will be personally communicated. So you can imagine what the benefits will be. You know what the previous one was. So there is no need saying this. It should be what? Personally what? Communicated. It's going to be mind-blowing. I can't wait to get to this place. So that it will be personally communicated to me. I don't know about you. I'm flying with it. I'm working with it seriously. Okay? So I want every one of us to get there. We shall get there. Then the 9th level, National Director. Wow. National Director. That's the 9th level. But you know the good thing with P1 business model is that any level you are earning. Do you understand? So wherever you are, don't just stop there. If you just you know when you say you earn commission. But I know some networking business where if you have not signed up somebody, you cannot even earn direct.
Don't even buy.
You can't even earn direct. But now whether you are standing alone, you just signed up, you say you earn your commission. Good. Once you sign up one person, if that person sells, you get your what? Indirect. There are some networking business where your pillars, you have to balance, you call it legs. You have to balance your legs before you start earning indirect. True or true? You need to balance your leg, but this one you are earning once you don't balance it. Once you sign up somebody under you start earning from that person. So anywhere you are earning, but you don't. What we do not permit is for you to remain there. don't remain there. Because overtaking is allowed. If somebody invited you here and the person is your upline, tell that your upline overtaking is allowed. Tell her overtaking is allowed. Say if you don't take them, I overtake you. You're not saying it. Tell it to her. Say if you don't take them, I overtake you. Yes, it's allowed. It's allowed. She has done the best for you, to inviting you for this training, showing you the business opportunity. You have to fly with it. My upline comes to me for advice. He calls me, asks me for things. So that's why I'm telling that overtaking is allowed. I became an assistant manager before him. It's allowed. So don't just stay where you are. Keep moving. Bring people into the business, okay? Now, how do you subscribe as a P1 business owner? How do you subscribe? You register with 1,650 as an associate PBO. Then, you pay your annual admin fee of 36,000 naira. Is what? Annual admin fee. We pay it every year, annually. This annual admin fee, it gives you 24 point value. Without this annual admin fee, you cannot get point value from your team members up to your 8th generation. It is this fee that gives you that privilege to get point value up to your 8th generation. It is your admin fee. It's justifiable, is it not? Yes. Now, when you have paid 1,650 and 36,000, it gives you what? 25 point value. So that means 1,650 as an associate PBO, you have how many point value? 1 point value. When you pay your admin fee, you have 24. Altogether is what? 25 point value. Now, subscribe towards your own ownership by paying in any of the following. The first thing you are expected to do is what? Register with 1,650, pay your registration fee, pay your admin fee, then you fill your PBO form and pay in any of these amounts. If you pay in 15,000 naira, you are a classic gold PBO. The point value you are going to get is 10 point value plus 25 point value. This 25 point value is from your signing up, okay? 10 point value is from your subscription, 15,000 naira. Each 15,000 naira gives you a 10 point value. So you will have a 35 point value with you. And as well, everybody in your team has that 35 point value up to your 8th generation, upwards, not downwards. I hope you understand. Now, if you sign up with 150,000 naira, that's for your home ownership. Some people sign up with 150, some people sign up with 1.5. It depends on how fast you want to actualize your dream. 150,000, you become an elite PBO. This 150,000 gives you 100 PV. Remember, I said 15,000 is 10 PV. So we are counting in 15s. Okay? 15 times 10 is 150. Is that not? So we are counting in 15s. You can pay in 15s. 15,000, 30,000, 45,000. You get me? Are you with me?
Sure.
So 15,000 is 10 point value. 150,000 is 100 point value. Plus your 25 point value for your signing up. This is what you get. 125 point value plus 1 bonus points. Okay? That's the bonus PBO we saw on the slide that was showing us 12 ways of earning. Okay? VIP. VIP is the person that signs, that pays in 1.5 million naira for his own home ownership. The person is getting 1,000 point value plus 25, which is what? 1,025 point value plus 10 bonus points and 1 VIP point or any amount in between. So the bonus points you get, the bonus point value you get is for elite and VIP. Now you can then continue to pay in any of the installments, but it must not be less than 15,000 monthly. You can continue to be paying in any of the installments after you have signed up with it, but it must not be less than what? 15,000 monthly. Okay? Now, it's very easy. If you want to sign up, if you want to pay for your subscription, this is the account number. PH Bank account, Zenith Bank. And that is the number. You can screenshot it. You can screenshot it, do a transfer through your phone, and email address will be sent to you. You request for the email address where you send your evidence of payment and your information. All right. Are we done by snapping? Next slide. Okay. Steps to register is here. Now make your registration payment and also your initial deposit into the company's account. Your registration payments could be 37,650. You know that? That's 1,650 for your registration. Then the 6,000 your annual admin fee. And then you visit www.p1businessowners.com and fill the form. If you don't know how to fill it, you get what? The referral link from the person that introduced you or the person that invited you. So you can sign up. You click on it and fill the form. And you also receive a welcome email to acknowledge your membership. Immediately, there is always an automated email that we always send to people that signs up. Once you sign up, an email will be sent to you immediately. Okay? Once you sign up, an email will be sent to you immediately. So once you have done that, you have what? Registered. You are in, you are good to go. Okay? And you'll be congratulated because you have started a vision and you have started a business that will go a long way. You have decided to key into the vision of the P1 group. And what you have started is what so many people have been into for a while. And see, nobody, I've not come across anybody that have been in this business that have regretted it. The only regret they have is that I didn't take it serious when I started. That's the story I've been hearing. I didn't take it serious when I started, but as soon as I took it serious, I began to earn. So that is why I want to encourage us today that even if you have an upline here who is not encouraging you, please, I said overtaking is allowed. Once the best thing that person has done for you is to bring you here. So what you need to do is to do what? Continue. Okay? So thank you all very much. If you have done that, congratulations, you are now a what? P1 business owner. We are partners in the business. We own the business together. We are running a vision, and we are going to meet our goal in Jesus' name. Amen. So I want to use the opportunity to entertain questions.